Archangel Michael is crying loudly in the heavenly realms because you continue to ignore this urgent message that could change everything overnight. The tears of an archangel are not shed lightly, they flow only when something of great importance hangs in the balance. A millionaire has suddenly taken interest in your situation. They have discovered something about you that left them completely shocked. This is not random, this is not coincidence, this is divine orchestration happening right before your eyes. You must open your heart and mind quickly before this window closes forever. Archangel Michael is desperately trying to get your attention because what is coming will transform your financial situation in ways you cannot imagine. The millionaire is waiting right now, wondering if you will recognize this heaven-sent opportunity or let it slip away. The realms of heaven are in motion. Angels are gathering as Archangel Michael points to your name in the book of divine provision. This millionaire was specifically directed to find you. Their wealth was positioned for this exact moment in your life. What they discovered about your potential, your purpose, your destiny has caused them to set aside resources with your name written upon them. But the blessing cannot land if your heart remains closed, if your faith stays dormant, if your eyes refuse to see what heaven is orchestrating. Archangel Michael's tears are falling because he has watched countless blessings return to heaven unclaimed, unrecognized, and unwanted. The millionaire can only wait so long before moving on to someone who will receive their generosity with open hands and a grateful heart. The connection between your need and their abundance is a divine appointment that might never come again in this lifetime. Every moment you delay, every second you doubt, every instant of hesitation pushes this blessing further from your reach. Like this video right now if you hear Archangel Michael calling your name, if you sense this message is meant specifically for you. Share it immediately to secure your place in the millionaire's sight, to confirm your readiness to receive what heaven has arranged. Archangel Michael is watching carefully to see who responds, who takes action, who believes enough to take this small step of faith. The millionaire is being shown those who are truly prepared for the blessing, those whose hearts are open, those who will not waste this divine opportunity. Do not scroll past your own miracle, your own breakthrough, your own financial transformation. This millionaire was going about their normal business when suddenly your name, your face, your situation appeared before them in a way they could not ignore. They saw in you what others have missed. They recognized potential that has been overlooked. They identified gifts that have been undervalued. What shocked them most was how someone with your abilities, your talents, your divine purpose could be struggling in the very area where they excel. They could hardly believe that someone marked for abundance could be experiencing such limitation, such restriction, such financial pressure. The blessing they are preparing to release into your life is not small, not temporary, not insignificant. It is substantial, lasting, transformative. This is not about a small gift or token amount. This is about changing your financial situation, permanently setting you on a path to your own wealth. They have resources specifically set aside waiting for the right person at the right time, and Archangel Michael has confirmed you are that person. The heavenly scrolls of providence have been opened and your name shines brightly on the pages of divine wealth transfer. Type Amen right now if you are ready to receive this financial blessing, if you are prepared for this level of abundance. Declare in this moment that you will not reject what heaven is sending, that you will not question the divine method of delivery. Your agreement, your acceptance, your acknowledgement is required before this transfer can begin, before this process can be completed. Archangel Michael is waiting to take your response to the millionaire who stands ready with resources that belong to you by divine right. The tears of Archangel Michael are flowing because every day countless blessings return to heaven unclaimed because people were too skeptical, too doubtful, too closed. He has seen this pattern repeat throughout history, souls marked for abundance living in lack because they could not recognize divine provision when it appeared. The millionaire has already tried to find others before you, but they were not ready, they did not respond, they could not receive. Now it is your turn, your moment, your divine appointment, but the window is narrowing with each passing second. Heaven cannot force blessings upon you, cannot override your free will, cannot make you accept what is being offered. Archangel Michael's urgency comes from knowing how rare these opportunities are, how few people are selected, how many lives could be changed. The millionaire is already questioning whether to move on, whether to find someone else, whether this divine connection was mistaken. This person of wealth did not become a millionaire by accident, their fortune was divinely orchestrated precisely for this moment. They started with nothing, faced countless obstacles, overcame impossible odds because they were being prepared to be a blessing. Their business success, their financial wisdom, their resources have been growing specifically so they could reach someone exactly like you. God placed within them a desire to find people with unrealized potential, people who need just one break, one opportunity, one open door. They have helped others before, lifted families out of poverty, transformed businesses from failing to thriving, changed financial legacies forever. Their track record of being a channel for divine prosperity is well established, with testimonies that would leave you amazed if you heard them. What makes them different from other wealthy people is their spiritual sensitivity, their obedience to heavenly guidance, their willingness to be used. They do not seek recognition or praise, they move quietly behind the scenes, following divine instructions to find those like you who are ready to receive. Archangel Michael says you must be prepared mentally, spiritually, emotionally for what is coming your way. This sudden wealth transfer requires a vessel that is ready, a mind that is renewed, a heart that understands the purpose behind the blessing. You have been specifically chosen for this moment because your life, your purpose, your destiny requires resources to fulfill. Type 777 now if you will accept this financial blessing, if you will receive what heaven is sending, if you will not shrink back in disbelief. Archangel Michael is waiting with his wings outstretched, ready to cover this transfer with divine protection, ready to ensure it reaches you unhindered. The millionaire is watching for signs that you are the one they have been directed to help. There is a system in heaven, a divine economy that operates above the world's financial structures, that follows different laws, different principles, different methods. Angelic messengers are assigned to transfer wealth, to position resources, to guide money into the hands of those who will use it for divine purposes. These heavenly transfers do not follow normal patterns, they appear suddenly, unexpectedly, miraculously, often through human agents who may not fully understand their role. The millionaire who has been drawn to you is operating as a vessel of transfer, as a conduit of blessing, as an instrument in the hands of providence. You have been selected because heaven has assignments for you, purposes that require funding, visions that need backing, dreams that demand resources. The tears of Archangel Michael flow because so few understand this system, so few position themselves to receive, so few recognize divine wealth when it appears. Throughout history, the greatest transfers of wealth have come to those who understood this principle, who recognized the hand of heaven, who remained open to unusual methods of blessing. Your name has been spoken in heavenly councils, where decisions about resources are made, where assignments are given, where wealth is directed. Type 1. I'm ready for wealth now to confirm your position in this divine transfer, to declare your preparation to receive. The millionaire cannot proceed until you acknowledge your readiness, until you affirm your acceptance, until you demonstrate your faith. You must reject the poverty mindset that limits what you believe is possible, that questions every blessing, that doubts every gift. Archangel Michael is waiting for your response, waiting to carry your declaration back to heaven, waiting to confirm that you will not resist what is coming. The transfer has been prepared, but it requires your participation, your agreement, your willing acceptance to be completed. There are forces trying desperately to block your financial breakthrough, to keep you from this divine connection, to maintain your current limitations. For too long you have been overlooked, bypassed, forgotten, because these forces have hidden you from those who could help you. The millionaire almost missed you too, would have passed you by had Archangel Michael not specifically highlighted your situation. Doubt is the greatest weapon used against you, causing you to question every opportunity, suspect every blessing, hesitate when you should act. Your own mindset can become the barrier that repels the very wealth that seeks to find you. Even now these forces are whispering that this is not real, that this cannot happen, that you should ignore this divine message. Archangel Michael stands ready with sword drawn to fight on your behalf, to clear the path, to remove the obstacles that have kept you bound. The millionaire senses the resistance, feels the battle, recognizes the forces working against this transfer. There is a dormant financial anointing within you, an ability to attract wealth, create abundance, generate prosperity that has remained untapped. You must activate your wealth receptors, open your spiritual eyes to opportunity, position yourself at the intersection of preparation and blessing. The millionaire can only connect with you when you align with the angelic financial portal that Archangel Michael is holding open right now. Begin by declaring what you believe, by speaking wealth over your life, by refusing to participate in poverty talk, poverty thinking, poverty behaviors. Heaven responds to faith, to conviction, to certainty, and wealth flows toward those who stand in expectation. The millionaire is looking for signs that you are awakening to your true identity, that you are stepping into your financial calling, that you are ready for this level of abundance. Watch for unusual opportunities, unexpected connections, divine coincidences that are being orchestrated around you. These are not random occurrences, but carefully positioned stepping stones leading you toward the millionaire who holds your financial breakthrough. Archangel Michael is highlighting you right now, making you visible, making you noticeable, making you impossible to overlook. Type 333 now if you are standing in faith for this financial blessing, if you are refusing to accept anything less than what heaven has prepared. Declare your worthiness to receive, not based on your own merit but on divine selection, on heavenly purpose, on spiritual assignment. The millionaire is watching for those who respond with certainty, with conviction, with unwavering faith. Archangel Michael will carry your declaration straight to the throne, where resources are released, where wealth is directed, where financial destinies are determined. Do not hesitate, do not question, do not doubt, for this moment may not come again. What the millionaire realized about your potential left them speechless. They could hardly believe what they were seeing, what they were understanding, what they were discovering. They saw in you abilities that far exceed your current circumstances, talents that dwarf your present situation, gifts that contradict your financial status. The shock they experienced came from seeing such profound potential paired with such significant limitation, such divine purpose coupled with such earthly restriction. They feel compelled, almost driven, to reach out to you, to connect with you, to transfer resources to you, because what they saw cannot be ignored. In their eyes you are not a charity case, not a project, not a temporary fix, but an investment, a partnership, a divine connection. They foresee transformation not just in your finances but in everything you touch, everything you build, everything you create. The revelation they received showed them not just who you are now but who you are meant to become, who you will be when properly resourced. This is why they cannot simply walk away, cannot simply forget what they saw, cannot simply ignore what they discovered about you. In the realm of heaven you are not poor, you are not lacking, you are not insufficient, you are wealthy, abundant, prosperous by divine decree. There is a financial birthright that belongs to you, an inheritance that has your name on it, a prosperity that is your spiritual DNA. Poverty was never your destiny, never your assignment, never your portion. It was an intruder, a thief, a deceiver that stole what belonged to you. Archangel Michael has been assigned to restore what was taken, to reclaim what was stolen, to return what was rightfully yours all along. The millionaire is simply the instrument through which your true financial identity will be re-established, through which your prosperity will be restored. You were created to have more than enough, not just for yourself, but to become a source, a channel, a river of blessing to others. Your divine financial identity includes stewardship, responsibility, management of resources that extend far beyond your personal needs. The wealth coming to you is not meant to change who you are but to reveal who you have always been in the eyes of heaven. Your struggle with finances has been a case of mistaken identity, of living beneath your privileges, of accepting less than your birthright. Type wealth is coming now to accelerate this process, to speed the transfer, to quicken the connection with the millionaire who holds your blessing. Declare yourself ready to steward resources, ready to manage abundance, ready to handle prosperity with wisdom and purpose. Archangel Michael is waiting for your declaration, waiting to move heaven's machinery into its final position. The millionaire is watching for the signal that you are truly the one, that this divine appointment is confirmed, that this transfer should proceed. Do not delay any longer. Watch carefully for these manifestations, these indicators, these confirmations that your financial breakthrough is imminent, that wealth transfer has begun. You will notice sudden, unexpected favor, people treating you differently, doors opening without explanation, connections forming without effort. Resources will begin to appear in surprising ways through unexpected sources from directions you never considered possible. The millionaire may reach out through unusual channels, through mutual connections, through seemingly random circumstances that are anything but random. Your dreams will become more vivid, more specific, more focused on your purpose, your calling, your divine assignment. Ideas for wealth creation will flood your mind, solutions to problems will appear suddenly, strategies for advancement will become clear. Opportunities that were previously hidden will suddenly become visible, previously locked doors will suddenly have keys, previously impossible connections will suddenly form. The timing of your abundance shift follows divine, not human scheduling. It operates on heaven's perfect clock, not earth's limited understanding. Archangel Michael is aligning circumstances, arranging meetings, positioning people who will play crucial roles in your financial transformation. What seemed distant, impossible, unreachable yesterday will suddenly be within your grasp today as the millionaire's resources begin flowing toward you. The transfer may begin small, then accelerate, or it may come suddenly all at once, but come it will because heaven has decreed it. Generational financial limitations that have followed your family for decades are being broken right now, shattered by divine intervention. Archangel Michael's sword is cutting through the ties that have bound you to lack, cutting the cords that have connected you to insufficiency. The millionaire stands as an instrument of your liberation, a physical manifestation of spiritual freedom, a tangible sign of invisible chains being broken. You must participate in this breaking by rejecting the poverty mindset you inherited, by refusing the scarcity thinking you were taught, by resisting the lack mentality that was modeled for you. Your words, your thoughts, your beliefs are either fortifying these curses or dismantling them, strengthening these chains or breaking them. Choose carefully what you speak, what you think, what you believe in this crucial moment of transition. The cycle of financial struggle stops with you, it ends in your generation, it is reversed through your life as you step into abundance. What your ancestors could not achieve, could not access, could not receive is being made available to you right now through this divine connection. Type breakthrough now to finalize this process, to complete this preparation, to position yourself for immediate transfer. Make your final declaration of readiness, of expectation, of faith before Archangel Michael, before the heavenly hosts, before the divine councils. The millionaire is awaiting final confirmation that you are the one, that this connection is authorized, that this blessing is approved. Everything in the spiritual realm is aligned, everything in the heavenly economy is prepared, everything in the angelic assignment is complete. All that remains is your agreement, your acceptance, your acknowledgement that you are ready to receive. Archangel Michael stands at the intersection of heaven and earth, facilitating wealth transfers, directing resources, guiding finances into the hands of those divinely selected. The millionaire who has discovered you is operating under angelic guidance, heavenly influence, divine direction, though they may not fully understand the role they play. Heaven's financial system works differently than Earth's. It is not limited by economic conditions, market fluctuations, global uncertainties. It operates with perfect precision, perfect timing, perfect placement, connecting human need with divine supply through willing vessels like this millionaire. The supernatural and natural must work together in divine partnership, with angels providing direction, humans providing action, heaven providing wisdom, earth providing hands. The wealth assigned to you has already been released in the spiritual realm. It is already moving toward you, already being positioned for transfer. Archangel Michael has marked the path, cleared the obstacles, removed the hindrances that would prevent this blessing from reaching you. The millionaire feels an unexplainable urge to connect with you, a compelling need to reach out, a driving force that cannot be ignored. Their wealth was entrusted to them for this very purpose, this divine moment, this heavenly assignment of transferring resources to you. Type 1. Receive abundance now to complete your part in this divine transaction, this heavenly transfer, this spiritual exchange. Give your final confirmation that you will not resist, will not reject, will not question what heaven is sending your way. Archangel Michael stands ready to deliver your response, to witness your declaration, to confirm your acceptance. The millionaire awaits the final signal, the ultimate confirmation, the last verification that you are indeed the chosen recipient. The financial change coming to your life is not distant, not eventual, not someday. It is imminent, immediate, at the door. Your life is about to transform in ways you cannot fully comprehend, cannot completely imagine, cannot entirely envision. Areas of lack will become areas of abundance, places of insufficiency will become places of overflow, spaces of need will become spaces of excess. The millionaire is already preparing to make contact, already organizing resources, already arranging the method of transfer that will change everything. Archangel Michael's tears of concern have turned to tears of joy as he witnesses your response, your acceptance, your faith. The heavenly realms are rejoicing as they watch provision being positioned, blessing being directed, abundance being released toward you. What seemed impossible yesterday will be your reality tomorrow. What appeared unattainable before will be in your hands soon. The long season of financial struggle is coming to an end. The new season of prosperity is beginning right now. Archangel Michael says, rise now and receive your wealth. Stand in confidence for what is already yours. Claim with boldness what heaven has assigned to you. Type, victory is mine. To claim your financial blessing, to secure your divine provision, to establish your heavenly supply. Declare out loud the abundance that now belongs to you, the prosperity that is flowing toward you, the wealth that is being transferred to you. The millionaire has been given final clearance to proceed with the connection, with the transfer, with the blessing that will transform your situation forever. Heaven has spoken, earth has responded, and now manifestation follows without delay, without hindrance, without resistance. The heavenly decree has been issued, your name has been called, your blessing has been released. Nothing can stop it now. The millionaire has been divinely directed to find you, to connect with you, to transfer resources to you in ways that will leave you amazed. Archangel Michael has stopped crying. His tears of concern have been replaced with joy as he watches this divine appointment unfold. Your financial breakthrough is secured, your abundance is guaranteed, your prosperity is established by heavenly declaration. The forces that once held you back have been defeated, the limitations that once restricted you have been removed, the poverty that once defined you has been overcome. What was meant for your harm has been turned for your good. What was designed to keep you down will now lift you higher than ever before. The heavens have heard your declaration, the angels have received your response, the divine councils have acknowledged your faith. Your life will never be the same, your finances will never return to lack, your resources will never again be insufficient. It is done.